And we'll train them up when we get there. Missing equipment production, tactical bomber. That's true. We are missing equipment production of tactical bombers. Let's get some more land doctrine done. And this should leave me enough to design a new light tank if I go for this. This gives me tanks and armor variants, breakthrough plus 10%. German, oh, we've got some bonuses to that. Good. That one gave me extra soft attack and organisation, which we like from our support companies. I do like support companies. And I think on the Air Force Command, are we not... oh, we're not maxed out yet. So do I want tactical bomber, strategic bombing? Not at the moment. Air superiority. And, I mean, we may as well take that, although we're not using it, but it then does unlock that eventually, which we will. And that should be better. The Navy is doing its thing. We need to just have a quick look in on... Actually, I need to... That's fine. We need to have a look at the Navy. The new escorts are doing a great job. We're not dying anymore. We've got some mine submarines. Oh yeah, you guys have got quite a lot of work on your hands now. We have 3 new escorts. This is coming in quite good. And 1 attack sub. Just click, just make sure. Yeah, okay, we'll put you into there. And this old force, these guys did well. My big fleet. He's got an upgrade. Ah, but it's the crap stuff. We don't want the crap stuff. Oh no, not this. Ugh. These bloody missions for Italy. The Duce has been swayed to boost additional resources toward our intelligence service with promises of it becoming one of the world's finest. This in turn has led him to publicly brag about how our agents have infiltrated every aspect of Italian society to drag communist criminals and other harmful elements into the light and brought to justice, making Italy more secure. What do I have to do with this? I need the army department. Is that it? I just have to do the army department. Because I can do that right now. That's all I have to do. I'll have that in a month. It would have been good to have had this sooner, I've got to admit, but we've been a little busy. And the factories are always needed somewhere else.
Si, signore.
Everything we've got, we want to break this here. We should have... they have an intel advantage. Ah, interesting. We're attacking from... Are we not... are there no...
Andiamo!
There's no air support assigned to these guys at all. How has that happened? They're on Army 22. Well, not anymore. No, there are. There are. We've got 200 fighters and 45 crappy bombers. Let me find something better. They're on Army 2, so they are useful. We did put some stuff in here. Tactical bombers. Is that what we assigned? Over here, these are... I'm guessing... I don't know what Army 13 is, actually. I'm hoping it's the cavalry. We've got some garbage aircraft kicking about. What's in here? These... Oh, they're yeah, they're on the Marines. We've got fighters. I guess we're going to go and train up some proper ones then. What's that? Tactical bomber. Awaiting orders. It's doing nothing. Where did I get those from? I have no idea, but let's put them on this job. We should have some. And you definitely want to be on this job. Especially for the tanks. It's not enough. I mean, I could really do with a lot more aircraft. But we're trying to work on that. Let's have a look. I think we're going to get in there, which is excellent, because cutting this off, it shortens our front, and obviously we'd surround these, and they'll try and break in, but hopefully they won't manage it, or break out, I should say. Nice. So we've got the new anti-tank gun, which we're not building yet. I think we start going down here now. Was there anything else I desperately wanted to jump on? The light cruisers, because the light cruisers will take a long time. They will take a long time to come ready, and we've got the shipyards for it. It's going to take 4 months. I want the armor as well, though, don't I? 51 days for 50 XP. Go on, I'm going to do that. And then, when that finishes, we can set the big cruisers off, and then the 1940 cruisers will be good. Because when we get out into the sea here, it's not just the British Navy now, we've got the American Navy to worry about. So that's something else to have some fun with. Which reminds me, if they are our enemies... let's see, where else can I put... I don't want to get too close, of course, to the US, because that is very, very risky. But we can put our attack subs on there. See if we can catch some American transports. Hungary had enough of our Lend-Lease agreement. We are not doing too bad for manpower. Let's see how this army's doing out here. Are the guys getting trained up? I think attrition might be a bit of a problem. There's not too much in front of them, though. Communist China claimed Indochina. Are they kicking off over there? We've got civilian factories to spend again. We've got the cut-off here, which is nice. They've instantly gone absolutely knackered. So let's pile in there.
Si, signore.
We'll throw in some light tank support to speed that process up.
Attento.
Nice. And that should then start to give us more concentrated troops to attack over here. I'm going to leave that open, because if I can keep them out of here, I might be able to find a way of bludgeoning my way in. And it looks like it might be through here and here. Although they've got some strong divisions there, I can attack on several sides. Yeah, this looks possible. Do we go for it now? No, we'll wait for that to finish off down there. And oh, we've got a fight. Yes, the subs have instantly found the entire American fleet. I might need to be a bit cautious with that. Low manpower? 500,000. We're okay. So we've got the spy thing building. What do I really need? Big naval base in Gibraltar. Possibly. Just for the supplies, but I mean it is a naval base. Bump it up to 7. What else? These poor guys have been like starving here the entire time. But not that it matters. Supply situation down here. It's not good around here, it has to be said. We do have railways. I'll tell you what, let's link this up. And should we upgrade these? Get more supplies coming in. Actually, can I do supply mode? Can we do... Where's this? Is this upgrade bottlenecks? Just because we can. I think that then boosts the railways connected to it. Yeah, it looks like it is doing. It should be it. What's the situation? Oh, we're never... I decided we were never going to take those by political means, didn't I? So that's okay. Right. I think we're back on top. Yeah, this kind of mess here. I was a little bit worried about this, but I think... Managed license production. Oh, they're messing about with that all the time. It's getting highly annoying. Aircraft. We've got improved close support. We've got naval bombers. That's getting a lot better. These are... These are our heavy fighters. But it's classed as improved small airframe. That means it's upgrading all our fighters. I don't want it. I didn't want it to do that. I wanted it to specifically keep them separate so I could use just the heavy fighters where I wanted them instead of mixing it with the regular fighters. There must be a way of doing that. Okay, I hadn't foreseen that to be a problem. I didn't think it would mix this improved small airframe with this improved small airframe. There's probably a way of doing that. Of setting a squadron to only use a particular type. We need more artillery. That would be a cheap build, wouldn't it? We'll put some in there. Can't believe it, but I'm going to build more armoured cars. Oh, the other thing I was going to have a look at. This is an idea. If we have a look at our... Do you know what? I'm just going to build a division. Or rather design a division. Because it's based around our police thing. So we're trying to get maximum suppression per manpower. So this has a suppression of... And this is for garrison units. We don't actually build these. As these have really high suppression. Plus 7.8. And these have high suppression. Plus 3.3. What if I just built a small division which consisted of one of those and one of those? Because when you put it into garrison, it uses as many garrison divisions as it needs, and it doesn't matter about the number of men per se. Let me have it. Where am I looking? I'm looking for this. It goes on the number of manpower per suppression, which is what I'm looking at. So if you need, I don't know, 10,000 manpower to suppress a country, it'll use one division if it has 10,000 men in, or 10 divisions if it has 1,000 men in. And it doesn't actually matter. So let me just run a theory here. Division designer. I want to... Can I... What happens if I... It doesn't cost me to remove these, does it? It costs everything to remove. But I don't want to copy anything. I want something new. There must be a way of doing this. Starting with a fresh one. Oh, create empty, of course. Right. So we're going to go for... Is it under this? Light tank destroyer. Mobile. It must be under this. So we put armoured car to get suppression. Currently 2.5. And this to get the military police. And we have a suppression of 3.3. Okay, that's not a lot. I am going to save this. We're not actually going to build anything with it. But what if I do this? So this is a manpower suppression, 362 manpower per point of suppression. This is 296 per point of suppression. That's a substantial saving. The hardness of a template will reduce the losses during resistance activity. So it's going to reduce that could potentially save an awful lot of things, but at the same time, I would guess it was going to require an awful lot of equipment. Do you know, there's no harm in switching. So if I do this, in fact, let's do this for everything. Do you want to unset the following override garrison templates and change them to new default template? Yes. That's going to say not enough manpower or equipment. We need 7,000 armoured cars. So we'll put that back until we have 7,000 armoured cars. Yeah. All right, okay. So that was an interesting idea. It's not viable with our current size of our empire and production. But you get the idea. It would have reduced the infantry equipment. It would have reduced the manpower needed. It just needs a hell of a lot of armoured cars. So whether that's worth it, I don't know. We're in a position now to do this. So, hey, what's going on here? You're supposed to be attacking from this angle.
Ordini.
I thought we had some dudes in there already. In fact, everything...
Attento.
Oh, hang on, we can also...
Attento.
We're in, I think. So from there, we instantly go there. We're going to have a go at the capital. We've got the naval focus going on. There's so many nice things, actually. A couple of coastal forts. Stockpile fuel. Oh, that would have been useful for that thing before, wouldn't it? A load of fuel silos for that mission. Current mission is just a spying thing. I don't think we need to do anything else with that. It's going ahead. Expand naval intelligence. Decryption and navy intelligence is awesome. Oh, what's this? Navy experience +5. Unlocks naval cooperation programs decisions to cooperate with Italian navies and their Italian allies and their navies. I might do that for fun, but I think... Oh, hang on. These are mutually exclusive. So we get strike force, organizational loss, capital ships production cost, and armor. Some nice bonuses. The doctrine thing doesn't matter. Heavy cruiser models. I don't think we're doing any more heavy cruisers. Whereas this one, screening efficiency goes up. Production cost of screens is reduced. Max speed of screens is increased. Light cruiser models. I think that's the one we want then. But I want a lot of these as well, don't I? I'll get that, because if we're quick, we might get the bonus for the light cruiser research coming up real quick. Meanwhile, supplies. Supplies aren't good in Gibraltar. But we are increasing the size of the base, right? I'm gonna boost that up because there's a fair chance that we are actually going to use this as a jumping off point for lots of other potential invasions. So we will go with that. Right, we're pushing on into there. This is where we have to really hammer this place. And I don't want to attack here or here or here, because it'll just push all the divisions into the mountains, and that will be a real tough nut to crack at that point. But we can throw more stuff in. Army department is nice. Do you know what? We can afford to do this now. I think we should probably do a lot more of this. Psychological warfare, propaganda, boost ideology. We could do that. We could send our guys into different missions. Let's actually spend some stuff in this, because like this, for example, decryption power. We're lagging behind in that. Are we even decrypting anyone? Iraq. We can pause on Iraq. In fact, we can bin this, can't we? Iraq is ours. Doesn't exist. Greece we can bin. Let's clean these off. Soviet Union. That would actually be a good one to do. This is definitely one starting. Yugoslavia can go. We'll leave that. And free France. That's not a bad thing to do. There is actually some combat to come with free France, but I think we're okay for the moment. The subs are doing some good work out there. A great intelligence service effort. Excellent. So that's a nice little bonus. Some of the missions aren't too hard to do. Pacify Ethiopia was a bastard. But I'll know for next time. I'll have more of an idea what to do next time. Now then, are we into this place? Ah, there's a fight. There's another fight.
Pronto, signore.
Keep the support coming. They're gonna. We're in. We just need more stuff in. That's gone nice though. How long before? I mean, I'm happy just to let those guys wear themselves down for a couple of turns.
Formazione.
Do you know what? That doesn't look too fit and healthy there, does it?
Pronto, signore.
You guys can help. Let's clean that out of it. And then we'll use these divisions to attack in here with some of these in support. Just tidy up this line. Looks a bit scruffy around there. Is this looking better? I think this is a point where we go all in.
Si, signore.
That's getting overrun quite nicely, in fact. Yeah, they've got no chance there.
Abortire.
No.
Ordini. Attento.
Thank you. So, we've got some big gun. Nice, we've got some big gun developed. I did say I was going to go into the naval, the Navy, didn't I, and do the cruiser, but I'm going to wait till we get that research bonus for it. So we don't need to rush that. Can we get that one? The depth charge mortar. We'll hold off on that, I think. Is this where we start doing the armour? Or at least the amphibious tanks? Or anything else? Oh man, there's so much stuff. Oh, we can go for the... We'll do this, because that gives us a direct benefit. There's a lot to research. A lot to research. Are you guys watching any gameplay of Victoria 3, though? It's the new Paradox grand strategy game, obviously set in the Victorian era. I've been watching Aimless playing it a little bit today. It looks kind of interesting. It's like this, but with less focus on the military and much more on the economies. And I do like that sort of game. Right then, everything in here.
Ordini.
Pile in. Just a nice big overrun. And we'll have snuffed out. Forgot to change the artillery over. This is going to take a long time to build. Boom! Big guns, that production efficiency. Oh, are we short of steel? By how much? I'm going to have to trade for that. Who can we get it from? Not the United States anymore. Germany, we should probably do Germany. Because they are our allies. And we should kind of help them out a little bit, I think. The German offensive against the Soviet Union has slowed down, I dare say, its supplies. The Soviets don't look in good condition, though. But I don't see where this is going backwards. My guys on the front. Supply is not good down here. But that's okay. They're not supposed to be getting too heavily involved. They're just supposed to be holding the line. We'll let the Germans do their thing over there. Oof. Oh, that could have been nasty. We're getting some successes, which is good. We could send the Marines... Oh, we can't send the Marines in at any time. So what I need to do is get the big fleet. Let's just reassign these guys. More mine submarines. We have an attack sub, which we'll drop in there. We must be losing a few attack subs. So I keep having to top them up. I keep looking at that number. So the escort business is improving. Oh, we should... They are escorting down there, aren't they? Yeah, it looks like we are. We should be on everything here, I think. Well, at some point, I am going to want to invade these places, so just making sure we've got everything selected that we need. What about escorting over to here? Just want to make sure we've got that. We have. Why are we sinking over here? The submarines taking on British convoys. Good stuff. Keep it up, boys. Right, this is looking a bit healthier.
Pronto all'azione. Formazione.
Yeah, they don't look like they're going to be able to hold off there. In fact, the entire... I don't want to advance too far across here because it's just going to be a pit of no supply. So I'm generally happy to just form a line that holds them in place and they can sit there starving. And it will allow me to then redeploy and move my more useful troops out of there, ready for the next encounter. And that's exactly what we've got here. So the cavalry...
Pronto.
Oh, we can put officer corps rolls. I can... Oh, God, that would be quite good, wouldn't it? Extra cavalry attack and defense. That would be good. I would like that. But this is going to... Is this going to cost me... I think it's going to cost me these. Does it say? Click. It costs 5. Do you know what? Oh, hang on. What about combined arms specialist? Motorized and mechanized. We don't have a lot. It's attack and defense. Oh, this is attack and defense as well. That's seriously good. I'll leave it for now. I'll just leave that for now. Do we have any new decisions to make with all our political machination points? This guy's giving us 10% anyway on the cavalry. There was one of these, wasn't there? Support unit research speed. Can we change that? What about infantry equipment? We get better research speed off there. Why did I put him in? There must have been a reason. Artillery research speed. Can put him in. That just gives me train and truck production costs and motorization research speed. I need to have completed the new reconstruction industrial thing. I'll not change that then. We've got this. This gives me synthetic resources, research speed, and industrial. Railway company. Supply hub and railway. Train production costs comes down. Reliability goes up. All right. That's an instant win. Infrastructure construction, railway construction. What's this one? Industrial research. They all have nice bonuses. Apart from that, that must have been something I put in as a holder, because the rest of these look considerably better. I like the train one. Infrastructure and railways. Let's go with this then. Supply hub and railways, which we're going to have to build in places. Trains and research. But I just get the train production cost down. Is that really worth it? Ah, screw it. Yeah, let's do it.